Alright. What was that? What am I, Matthew McConaughey? Hey everybody, welcome to Bad Yogi Q&A Wednesday with me, Aaron Motz. Today I'm answering a question that comes up a lot, and it's how much yoga is enough yoga? Let's just jump right in. I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm a big believer in the idea that a little bit often is better than a lot on occasion. In other words, if you do 20 minutes every day, you're gonna be a lot better off than if you did 1 hour once a week. I mean, of course, ultimately a daily practice is fantastic, but if you're getting in 2 to 3 classes a week fairly regularly, you're gonna be a lot better off than you did if you were doing less than that. But I actually think there's another implied layer to this question that has more to do with habit and motivation. I feel like the question behind the question is actually, okay, if you're not super self-motivated and you only get around to doing yoga once a week or so, is that good enough? To answer that question, part of it is about your goals. If you want to see real progress in your practice and in your body, you need something consistent and you need it to be a habit. But if you're looking for the occasional pick-me-up, then once in a while is okay. But that's the real question, right? Is like, how do I cultivate a habit I'll actually stick to? And that's always tough because you can only rely on your motivation so long before habit has to kick in. And that's kind of the great thing about my program, the Perfect Body Yoga program, which I won't labor on, but it's fantastic for that because it's 8 weeks. It's plenty of time to establish that habit, and it really walks you through, so you don't have to think about the what or the when or how am I gonna do this class, you know? It's like 30 minutes a day. I'm right there with you, so is the whole community. So I think having someone you're accountable to makes a huge difference in how often you're going to do your yoga. And basically, if you have an accountability partner or a set schedule that you stick to, you're gonna find way more success than if you're just dabbling and doing something on occasion. But the bottom line is that a little bit often is better than a lot occasionally. But for real progress in your body and in your practice, you need consistency and you need habit. Those are the keys to making this thing that's so good for you last forever. So now, short Q&A this week, I want to turn it over to you. How often do you practice yoga? And most importantly, I want to know what your personal goals are within your practice. That's all for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Make sure you jump down to the description below where you can find a link to my program if you're curious about what this whole thing is all about. And yeah, definitely check it out. For more great things like this, make sure you are on my list to get Q&As, free yoga classes, and a bunch of other free resources I only talk about in email. I'll also link to that in the description below. Thanks again for hanging out with me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you right back here next time.